is a scene in the Sunshine State that we haven't documented on this channel in quite some time, and it's served best in the sunshine. Welcome back to the Sunshine State Rails. On Thursday, March 26th, thanks to my friend Cooper, we were able to come down to Fort Myers and do a short chase of the Seminole Gulf DeSoto Turn freight train as it runs northbound from Fort Myers to Sunny Breeze. This morning at about 11:30 a.m., we watch as Seminole Gulf B39-8E number 595 switches around the remainder of its train in the yard. But about 20 minutes earlier, south of Seminole Gulf's yard where they store power and the dinner train consist, 595 was coming back from the south with two empty center beams reportedly picked up at Marjam. There wouldn't be a whole lot to see in Fort Myers after this. 595 would put those two center beams back in the yard and add them to his train, and basically do a quick runaround to get to the north side, put the train together, and then by 2 p.m. they were ready to head north. So we quickly jumped up to Dr. Martin Luther King Boulevard for the first shot. And right out of the gate, these locomotives are smoking just like they were in the 80s. Our next location would be at Bayshore Road on the north side of the Caloosahatchee River. Just north of here, the train would stop to switch out a lumber company called Raymond Building Supply. So we took that opportunity to jump up 75 and get to our next location, which was the railroad crossing at Tribune Boulevard. Here, the train would also come to a stop to switch out a customer right here called Best Aggregate Carriers. But before that could happen, some maintenance equipment that was working around Punta Gorda had to come down here to get out of the way of the DeSoto Turn coming north. entire process takes about 10 minutes, and in no time at all the train is ready to continue its journey. We got pretty lucky with the industries that this train worked today. Our next location was a place that I had visited long ago with my dad. It was after school long ago that my dad and I came to a business right here that deals in with aggregates and mulches to buy some mulch, and we found these tracks here unknowing that trains ran on them. Now with the knowledge I have, we would be chasing the train that ran this line each week. And even crazier, the train was about to pull an empty car out of the industry that we bought mulch from so many years ago. After a pure memory relived in a whole new light, the train still had the rest of its journey to complete, so off they went. Next, we would set up at Cleveland Avenue, and it was here that things would get very slow. From here until Arcadia, things would be very, very slow, because it's right here at Cleveland Avenue that things change to very lighter duty rail. I'm not exactly sure about the weights of the rails here, but it's right past the road at Cleveland Avenue where an adapter joint brings the rail from a much larger, heavier duty rail to a much lighter and lighter duty rail. The Seminole Gulf is required to maintain the track very highly from Punta Gorda to Fort Myers for the dinner train, but once past there they could care less about the condition of the track. So since they're past Punta Gorda and to save money and maintenance, they downgrade the track right here, but from here until Arcadia trains must creep at no more than 10 miles per hour. Our final shot came around Sunny Breeze, Florida, at a small rail trestle just north of Turback Drive that crosses the Hunter Creek. This is where we would conclude our chase. About a mile north of here, the train would stop and sit and wait for the night crew to come out and pick it up. We didn't feel like waiting for that, so we decided to go home. Very big thanks to my friend Cooper for taking me out today, and big thanks to Alex Martin for meeting up with us along the chase. So in Sunny Breeze, Florida, this is Kotabeaner, and I'll see you next time on the Sunshine State Rails.